Please forgive me for my position right now. I am a human being, and I'm very exhausted. My body is not tired. I think my brain is tired. I'm very exhausted. I cram a lot in these. I would say I have typically about 18-hour days doing my music, shooting part of a music video today that you guys will be seeing shortly. Meetings, not those meetings. And yeah, so I'm taking a little break before I'm going to jump in the shower and then head out to the recording studio, probably all night. So, yeah. But while I was in this very comfortable position, I was thinking about something. I guess it's an add-on to yesterday's video where I was asking questions about, do Jehovah Witnesses still believe certain things? Where do they stand with the whole I'll meet my mate in paradise? Because when I was growing up, there were people that remarried after the death of their spouse. But there was a lot of people that held on to the doctrine that you guys were going to reunite in the new system of things. So I've seen people in their 40s, 50s, some people older, obviously, that just said, "No, I'm going to wait it out. Yeah, I'm going to wait this out," right? Starting to get really far and few in these current times. I've seen people not only in their 30s and 40s, and I would also like to say my condolences to anyone that's watching this, and I would also like to say that it's not that I'm against you remarrying. I'm just saying what your organization has taught over the years. But in later years, in current times, I've seen people as old as 65 remarried, right? A circuit overseer I know remarried. And we're not talking about like 10 years down the line. We're talking about like 1-2 years, right? And I'm all for it, right? Till death do us part. I'm all for it. But you guys are not backing up what was taught and what was looming around your organization for many, many, many years. Once again, like I said in yesterday's video, things just fall by the wayside. I'm going to get up for this. Damn it. Things just fall by the wayside, and you think that people forgot. I just spit on myself. You think that people forgot. No. I didn't forget. And I'm a youngin'. I just pay attention to things, right? So now people are 60, 65, getting remarried. And I say, right on. I say, right on. But, if you are so confident that you're going to meet your husband or your ex-husband because, if he died or she died, you're going to meet him in a new system, you got to go through that whole dialogue. And I spoke about this before, and I think I glazed over it, but it is a very interesting topic. It's like, hey, honey, hi, good to see you, and who's that? Or even worse, hey, sister so-and-so. That's not my last name anymore, right? Or a wife to her husband. It's and then children popping up that you knew nothing about. It's like, hey, what are these people doing around? It's like, those are my children. All 8 of them? Babe, I'm sorry, sweetheart, I couldn't. And with Chris, it's something that is worth talking about. Because if you would have just left it well enough alone or well alone, then we wouldn't hold you to anything. We wouldn't hold you to it, but you want to open your big mouths and say, well, this is the way it's going to be. Now we're going to hold you to that, right? That's what you said. And just because it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago, we ain't forget, right? It's like if your mom or your dad said, hey, sweetie, here's a scarf. Please give it to me in the new system. You will hold on to that scarf for dear life, right? No, my mother gave me this and she said to give it back to her in the new system, right? My father gave me this picture. He said he wants me personally to give it to him in the new system. You will never let that go. You will go into a burning house to get that scarf or that picture or whatever it is. But let your spouse say, hey, babe, here's our wedding ring. I want you to give this to me in the new system because I want to re-propose to you. It's like, okay. You know damn well that you're not going to do that. You know damn well that it's a possibility, a good possibility, that ain't going to happen, right? With anything else, you will guarantee it. Yes, indeed. If I see you, you will. If it didn't get burned up in Armageddon, I will have it, right? And I will give it to you. Except for that ring. Except for that wedding ring. Nah. It's like, babe, but they did say till death do you part. And it wasn't my fault that you died. Something will come up where you will justify, not having that ring. So I'll leave that short. I'll leave this short, but it is just something to think about. I'm gonna go back to my relaxing position. It's something to think about, right? People are remarrying like that. Some people so quick that I'm like, you had your eyes on this person, right? This was like, yeah, I got my backup person. I sound like a creep, all right? But seriously, and it's just human. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm not judging anybody. It's human. It's you guys that try not to act human, But I'm seeing it more and more and more. And I'm like, what happened to waiting for your spouse in a new system? What happened to that? If you are so sure, so positive that you're going to see them and have to explain your situation, like, wouldn't you wait if you were so positive, right? Because it's unnatural. You know that it's not realistic. You know that you have needs, right? So it is something, once again, that they can teach all they want, but people are going to do what they're going to do. That's just what it is. People are going to do what they want to do. Oh, don't do this with your wife or your husband. That is defiling the body. What do they call it? Defiling. People going to do what they going to do. Especially when they got, some McKellans in their system. They're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to do what satisfies them, right? So, yeah, you can fool yourself all you want. But as always, Y'all know what I asked you to do. Just think. That's it. Just think. And it's love. Peace.